Hey everybody, how are you doing? So I come to you today. First of all, thank you for clicking the video. That's first out the gate. So before I get started into this video, I just subscribe to this channel. Don't even thumbs up just yet, because I want you to hear what I got to say. Subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell to get notified when I upload anytime. So let's jump into the video. So this video is an update video. As you guys know, my mom and I recently lost my stepdad. I call him my dad sometimes, but he is my stepdad. But I do have a biological dad. Y'all gotta excuse my hair. I feel like doing nothing. It's my off day and I am resting. So and forgive all the backdrop, everything. Like, hey, well, I gotta do what I gotta do on my off days, okay? Anyway, so as you guys know, my dad recently passed 2 months ago, almost 2 months ago. The 12th of this month will be 2 months that he's been gone on to glory. And it has been a trying time, mainly financially, because my mom and I, we didn't have a job. We quit our job in 2014 to take care of my stepdad full time. And we lived off of his income, which was Social Security, and we managed off of that every month. And during that time, I did have like little side, not even side, they were businesses that I had. I still have my main business, which is hair. As you can tell, hairstylist. We have messed up hair half the time. But I was a franchise business owner with Total Life Changes, and those products are amazing. They worked, and I did very good in that business. But when bills started piling up, medical bills, having to buy more medicine for him started coming, I couldn't use money. I couldn't use what I was getting to take care of him. Well, I'm just going to say getting to take care of him, because we all use that money. I couldn't use my portion of the money after paying bills and getting him set up, him squared away every month. The little bit that was left over that me and my mom split it between us, I couldn't use that anymore, because we had to actually take all that money to go to more medicine, more hospital equipment for home, more things. So it was hard to keep that business going. And then I couponed, so I got money back from rebates. Though that money from rebates, I thank God for Ibotta, Saving Star, Fetch. All of the things that I mentioned that are down below in the description box to all of my codes. Everything that I've mentioned that I use for rebate apps, I thank God for them, because they actually paid bills. Like, not all of the bills, but they went into like paying the balance of a bill. And thank God I never had a bill that was past due, about to get shut off, or whatever. Never had a balance. Bills were always paid out, and that's a good thing. And a lot of people that don't know, that know me, I kept a lot of that stuff private, because I am a private person. But we went through so much, and we're still going through with like his doctor's appointments and stuff like that. They're calling us saying that he missed his appointment. Well, I'm the one that reported that he was dead on September the 12th when you guys' offices opened. So how can a dead man miss his appointment? So that when I say I'm going through, that we're going through, that's what I mean by we're still going through. It's just we're now getting over the point of talking about it without crying, somewhat. And I have tears in my eyes right now, because Number one, I'm tired. And two, I am so proud of myself that I can actually talk about this and get through it without crying. As you guys see in my past videos, and I have them up here or up there, wherever it is, in the eye, in the sky. So that's what some people call it, the little eye in the circle, all the way up there. So yeah, I have some videos linked up there dating back to this when he was starting to take bed off sick. And at one point in time, we really, like the day before he died, not even the day, hours before he died, we thought he was doing good, going to come home in a few months. He was just transferred to a rehabilitation center to take rehab, to gain strength back, strengthen his muscles, get use of his limbs again. Like his arms, he couldn't walk at all because in 2014, that's when we had to quit our jobs because he fractured both of his knees, and they didn't heal back correctly, and because he had a bad heart, they didn't want to give him surgery because he would have died on the table of straightening out his knees or whatever they had to do. So me and my mom, we didn't even talk about it. We just did it. We quit our jobs and took care of him for 5 years, full time. And when I say getting strength back and use of his limbs, like his upper body, his arms from waist to up here, holding his head up, like him being, when you're in the bed for so long, you're bedridden for so long, you lose use of your neck muscles. And his neck muscles had gotten so weak, his head would hang like this. And this is like all he would do was look down while sitting in his wheelchair. And excuse me. And it started to get hard, like not hard taking care of him, but mentally. And if anybody has ever taken care of a disabled person that's very ill with a bad heart condition, with heart disease, like, I don't want to compare it to cancer because I don't know anything about cancer, even though I've had family members to die of cancer that was close to me. That was when I was younger. But there are stages of heart disease. Just like there are stages of cancer, there are stages of heart disease and heart issues and heart problems. And when in the stage that it's starting to get bad, like really rough, we thought he was overcoming things. We didn't know it was that stage. And it was just, to sum it all up, why we were really, 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 really upset is because we didn't have no money at all. We didn't know how we was going to make last month's rent and bills. We knew how we was going to get food in the house because him being disabled, being sick, we had no income. And I'm not proud to say this, but at the same time, I'm thankful for the help from the government. We got help from the government. SNAP, EBT, food stamps, or whatever. So we weren't worried about food, but we're no longer on EBT no more. Thank God, because this was me and my mom and his first time having to be on assistance. And before he even got sick, before he even had a heart attack back in 2007, we did everything on our own. We were always an independent family. So being on food stamps was new. At the time, it was new to us. But now we're not. And I'm glad that we're not, because somebody else can be using that really needs it. And we're working. Yes, we finally got a job. I've been at my job for a month now. And thank God for, like I said in my past videos, for true friends who has become family. I'm looking for some tissue because my nose is starting to run. One moment, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But what was I've been at my job for a month, like I said, and I'm not telling where I work because, like I said, I'm a private person, and I don't think that the whole world should know where I work. It's not an extravagant place that I'm used to. It's not music. It's not in the music industry. It's not in law enforcement industry like I'm used to working. It's not even traveling. But where I'm working, I'm not getting paid minimum wage. Thank God. Not knocking minimum wage, because for 16 years, I made 16 years seasonally, I made minimum wage. So I'm not knocking minimum wage at all. So it's not, I'm just happy that I'm not making minimum wage anymore. But what I'm doing is I'm serving the people. Put it like that. I'm serving people. And you can take that however, but I guess because when I was 5 years old, I had to go straight into giving a diabetic shot to my grandmother. I mean, an insulin shot to my grandmother. Washing her up, cooking her diabetic meal. Learning this at the age of 5 now. So it was, I guess since I've done that since I was the age of 5, and I'm 33 now, I'm so used to serving people. So what I do is in the service industry. Not necessarily the service industry like military, but I'm a server. I serve. And like I said, you can take that however you want to. I'm not giving you any clues. That's all I'm saying. But, and this piece of hair is like getting on my freaking nerves. I'm about to just braid it back. But, oh my goodness. But yeah. And my mom, she got a job in this, not working at the same place, because for years we used to work together. But she's working somewhere else, and she's doing the same thing. Like, not doing the same thing, but something similar. One moment. Like, I have my back door open, and I don't trust people. But anyway. So, yeah. So we're in a we're becoming to be in a happy place where we are. I'm going to braid my hair back because I'm sick and tired of this thing, this piece of hair. But yeah, we're beginning to be in a happy place, and we don't have to worry about bills or anything like we thought we were going to have to do. And like I was saying about friends that has become family, they have really helped us out. They their contributions to helping to get my stepdad cremated, we had so much overage, it paid the bills. And I wanted to send out thank you cards to people, to everyone that has helped us. And it was like, no need, no worry, because we did it out the goodness of their heart. And yes, they did. And they love us, and they're our family. Forget friends. They family. And I'm not crying. Trust me. Y'all know when I cry. Y'all will know. So, and I'm sorry because I'm slouching. It's because I'm used to sitting with good posture. It's just that I don't have a back, and my back is hurting, and I'm sitting on the floor. I should have sat over here on the couch. But oh well. Oh well. I'm going to do another video after this one. But, yeah, so that's in the update, because this is like when I had mentioned I had something to update, something good to tell you guys in my last video, my recent video about the CVS holiday cash card that you will get starting next week. Another video. I'm not going to talk about that. I said I was going to make another video on that. And I'm just happy because God has been so good to us. Because we had to stay home full time to take care of him, we couldn't go to church anymore. Now we're back in church, even though we work. I thank God so much. I don't have to work on Saturdays anymore, because I can go to church, and that's awesome. Like, God is just so good. And I know it was God that worked it out for us to be able to be in church every Saturday. And if you're wondering, like, oh, she worships on Saturday. Yes, I do. I am Seventh-Day Adventist, aka SDA. And it's no different from people that go. Well, there kind of is a difference. Like, the things that we do are a little different from people that go to church on Sundays. We're all Christians. We believe in God the Father, the Son, God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, the Trinity. We believe in the Trinity. We believe they're all one. We believe that God is the creator of all. We believe that Jesus is the Son of Man who came from a woman through God to redeem us. Yeah, we have Christian values. We have Christian beliefs. And if you don't know, you can Google it on your own. And I will have a link down below to my church's, well, not my church, but to my denomination's website. That's what I was thinking of. And so you guys can get a clear understanding of a SDA. Or you can just Google it yourself. But I will help you guys out and put a description down below. Put a website down below in the description box. Yeah, so I'm just thankful for that. So if you guys don't know anything, if you guys don't know anything about trusting and believing and having faith, don't get me wrong, we've always trusted God because we've been through so much. We've always trusted God. We always had faith, always been in the church. But life's situations will push you to have even more faith and more belief, because people say there's always a higher power. Yes, there is, and that higher power is God. That's who I believe my higher power is. And without him, there's nothing. He can say yes, he can say no, he can say wait. Then he can say yes and he can say no, whatever he says. But just know that when situations come, don't ever put your trust in man. That's what I'm saying. Do not ever put your trust in man. Always believe in him, because without him, there would be none of us. He created us. He created us all. Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Then goes on to saying that he created a seed that is within the animals. Then he created man. And on the seventh day, he rested. Boom. Just gave you a little Bible story. Well, not Bible story, but Bible lesson. So, that's all I'm saying. But I did thank 2 of my YouTuber friends in my last video. And I want to thank everybody. I don't have a list, and I should have written a list down. But I'm just going to go off the top of my head. And please, if I forget you, please don't judge me. Don't fuss me out. Don't send me no messages. Don't call. Don't text me fussing me out. I'm only human. And I should have been prepared for this. But I'm just doing this off the top of my head. So, first person I want to thank is Coco, Sharita, my stepdad's family, even though they're probably not going to watch this, because even though they put us through a whole lot of stress, okay, y'all going to get the real net right now. And I can't express myself in other ways, but this is how I choose to express myself right now. His family put my mom and I through so much shit. Point blank and simple. And they were not the ones calling and saying, oh, hey, Nat. Hey, Miss Wilder. Because I'm not going to say my mom's name. I don't think she wants me to put her first name out on here. Do you guys need any help? Do you guys want me to come and sit with him for a while? And I'm going to just call my stepdad's nickname out that they call him. Do you guys want me to sit with Jimmy for a while, for some hours, so you guys can go and do what you need to do for yourselves, or just take some time out for yourselves? Do you need help with groceries? Do you need help with paying bills? Do you need help getting him to the doctor? Do you need help? I'm here if he needs to go to the hospital. Call me. Do you guys need to go anywhere? None of that at all. None of that. But as soon as we told him that he was dying, first we told him he had to have brain surgery, and then we told him that he died. As soon as we told him he died, everybody came out the woodworks. His cousin, one of his cousins, wanted to put him in the ground on Saturday. He died on the 12th, on a Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was a Tuesday it was a Wednesday that he died. He died on Wednesday. One of his cousins wanted to put him in the ground on Saturday during a hurricane. He died during Hurricane Florence. Like, where were you? Okay, you did come and visit. You and your uncle did come and visit your cousin several times. Not even several. A few times. Let's just say a few times. You did come out the blue one, was it Christmas? Yeah. Did come out the blue on the Christmas and gave them a candle and a card. Didn't even think about me, but whatever. You did come out the blue. I think it was during the holidays one year, and you bought a box of food. But you knew we don't. You know we don't eat pork, but you still bought us pork. But I'm thankful because it was during Thanksgiving. I remember because I gave my friend Irma what we didn't eat. So that didn't go to waste. We didn't have to trash it. We paid it. We gave it to her. So it's not paying it forward because, well, if you want to call it paying for it, I don't. But we gave it to her so we didn't have to trash it. Somebody could eat it. And it was a whole lot of stuff that we gave her that was in that box that we don't eat. And they knew that we don't eat. It was like, she just came out of the blue. We were thankful. Yes. We were very much grateful and appreciative of it. But that was all that they did. And coming over to see, like, for 30 minutes, just to visit him, very good. I'm glad they did. I'm not saying that because I didn't want them here. That's not the case. I wanted them to come and see their family, see their cousin and nephew. But what they point blank and simple, all in all, they disrespected me, especially my mother, because my mom is a very outspoken. She never let anyone run over her. I'm like the quiet version of her. But they never put in a helping hand. But when the time of death came, they wanted to put him in the ground on that Saturday. They didn't want to help pay for his cremation. They wanted him to be at a different funeral home. Because that's where the funeral home they wanted him at is where their family went to. Like, crazy family stuff that happens. And people say that's typical. And yeah, it is typical. But I'm moving some stuff that I have down here for another video. If you hear some things and moving and scratching the floor and the camera shaking, I gotta I had my leg stretched out, so I had to move my leg position different. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what happened. And I'm glad now that we don't have to deal with his family anymore, because we never did deal with them, but excuse me, we don't have a reason to deal with them. Excuse me. But and in the process of this event going on, we lost a friend, someone who we thought was a friend that did help us out during this event. But I'm not going into detail because I gave her to God. And if she's watching this, and I used to reference her as my aunt, I learned that was a big lesson learner right there. Like, I really learned not to get so close to people anymore. The people I'm already close to, boom, that's done. I'm close to them, but I'm not getting close to nobody else, because she showed her ass. I don't care. Like, I've never done anything to make her do that, but I realize now, after talking to one of my friends, she's mental. She has said that she's mental bipolar when that event was going on. And it's like, now I will be your friend, but I'm tired of getting hurt. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of being disrespected. And what you allow is what you tolerate. Or is it what you tolerate is what you allow? I don't know, but you get it. And I'm just going back to, not even going back, I'm getting more stern with my relationships with people. So that's an update. My mom and I are in a better place in our lives. We're not where we want to be right now, but we're getting there. And we're doing that through the help of God. So thank you guys for joining. Thumbs this up. Thumbs up this video. Comment. Share this video if it needs to be shared with someone that needs to hear this. Oh, and another thing before I leave. We got back into paying our tithes. And Malachi says, bring all the tithes into the storehouse and God will pour you out a blessing. I've always believed in tithing. But I couldn't. Because, like I said, everything started piling up. And ever since we've been going back to church, the Saturday after his memorial service, ever since then, I've been tithing. Oh, if you're wondering, that box right there, we said he was cremated. That box with the brown box with the white label, that's him. Hey, Daddy. Like, did I just do that? The hell? What's wrong with me? Okay, I need to end this video because I did something I don't approve of. Okay, anyway, so back to what I was saying. Ever since we've been going back to church, we've been tithing, and God has been blessing us. And that's the only time God said to test him. And I didn't test him because I knew what he was going to do. Because it's in his word, what he said he was going to do. So, I'm just being faithful in tithing. And I know God is going to continue to provide. We give to him, he's going to give back to us. And he loves a cheerful giver. So tithes is 10%. If you can give 11, if you can give 15, 20, however much is laid on your heart to give and what you feel that you can give to God. Because he's going to give it back to you tenfold. Trust me when I tell you that. That's in my testimony video. My tithing testimony video. And I'll put that up there in the sky too. But that's all I have to say in this update video. I got through it without crying. Yes, I'm wiping my eyes because my eyes are watering. But your girl got through it without crying. Hey! So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I love you guys. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your love and your prayers. Because trust me, they were very much needed. We very much felt them. We very much appreciate them. And we love you guys for that. So I love you guys, and I will talk to you in another video. Bye.